this episode, we ponder what to do in high winds and discover the Coral Coast.
Glassy morning, especially after yesterday being the first day of the year. It was horrendous. We had so much rain. We didn't worry too much. We just went and played in the pool. But it got to the point where the pool was totally overflowing. But it looks like there's another cyclone in the Pacific at the moment, quite close to Australia, and that's called Cyclone Seth. And I don't think that's going to be a problem for us, but we do have some nasty weather approaching. So it's Sunday today, and by Tuesday I think we're going to move the boat. And just wait until these high winds and rain just move us on past.
Making face masks with these fabrics, which is really fun, and I've had quite a few failed attempts trying to make lining.
Well, trying to put lining on the inside of the mask, haven't you?
Yes.
But this is looking better.
Yeah, I think I've finally found how to do it. Yay!
Gosh, you wouldn't want this docking to go wrong.
No.
Thankfully, they've done it when the wind has died down.
Yeah, they would have struggled 10 minutes ago when it was blowing 30 knots. So.
Gosh, and it's got to get in there. We're just sitting here hunkered down at the moment. Some of us on moorings, some of us on the marina, just because there's some big weather coming, isn't there, Dave?
Yeah, there's quite a big low, so possibly a tropical cyclone just sitting just to the west of us at the moment. It's going to build pretty big, I think, over tomorrow. So we're all just sitting here waiting to see what happens.
It's getting pretty rough here now. So we're now getting winds of up to 37, getting closer to 40, and we're on a mooring in Denerau, just watching all the other boats around us swinging around. And you know, Dave and I are just talking about the fact that we had this ignorant view in our minds that if a cyclone's coming, we've got enough warning to then go up into the mangroves, and everything will be like clear skies and sunny, and everything will be easy, and we'll drop both stern and bow anchors and tie up, and all the footage we've seen of people doing this, it's always been glorious sunshine, and now we're in this terrible low. Tomorrow's going to be worse, and we're just thinking, you know, if you had to move into the mangroves now, this is horrid, like really horrid. We've got to drop the mooring, move through the shallows out into the mangroves and tie off. But it just never occurred to us that the weather could be like this, and we'd have to move the boat in these kind of conditions. Like, it just seems really ignorant of us not to have thought about that. Oops, up to 40 knots almost. There we go. Oh my goodness, it's really picked up now. This is what it looks like out the back of our boat right now. Whoa, yucky. And that big cruise liner just came in earlier today, just got in on time. So it's still pretty wet. This is like day 2?
Day 2, pissing down.
Day 2, and it's really blowing.
The best weather in all time.
The best weather, you think? It looks horrendous.
And Denerau.
Yeah, in Denerau. And a few more boats have moved up the mangroves, haven't they?
And they're gonna die.
Anyway, we've decided still not to move. I hope it's the right decision, but we're only getting the wind still on the 40, aren't we? Yeah, mostly it's around 20. It's sort of lifted a little bit now to be regularly sort of 25, 30, but still, I mean, we've been at anchor with those kind of winds, and it's not that bad, really. Hasn't turned into a cyclone yet, so we're just hanging tight on this mooring, swinging around. I guess time will tell. We'll find out when we find out whether we need to move to the mangroves or not. Look at that face mask. Nice modelling, well done. Well done, Priya. That's what you've been working on, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. How many weeks has it taken you? It's actually only since Christmas.
Yeah.
So we're what?
2, maybe? 1.5.
I think it's about 2 weeks now, because it's what, the 8th of January?
Yes.
Well done, you. Bit of trial and error.
Yes. A lot of trial and error.
A lot of trial and error, but you've done it.
Yay.
Woohoo! Here comes the rain. You can just see a band of rain ahead of me. It's not really on us yet. Here it comes. Oh, I gotta get under shelter. There it is. It found us. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm splicing up a new stern anchor for us. Ready to go up the mangroves.
So a new rope for the stern anchor.
Yeah.
This is going on and on and on. Oh, there goes the thunder. Shivers. We haven't had thunder for a while. But this rain has been consistent now for a week.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's been going on for a week. We've been stuck here in Denerau, and I shouldn't say that we're stuck here because this is a bit of a salvation for us. But it's just really hard to keep motivated and things to do and joyous when it's rain, sunshine, rain, sunshine, rain, sunshine, and the wind is never quite gone. I don't know, it's just getting a little bit hard to deal with really, and just sort of chipping away at the soul a little bit, isn't it, Dave?
One way of putting it.
Yeah, but we'll get there. It's going to come right, I think, towards the weekend. It's Wednesday today, so we're hoping by Friday it's going to come right. And unfortunately, next week there's looking like there's another depression in the Pacific in between us and Vanuatu. So I guess we're on weather watch again.
During one of the few breaks in the weather, we teamed up with friends from Sailing Yacht Rondo for a road trip south to the Kula Adventure Park.
Banded iguana.
It's sharp claws, guys.
Really?
Like,
I think it's more relaxed than you are, Zippy.
So you take a piece of fish, when you feed them, you don't feed them directly into their mouth, because it can bite your finger. So you don't do this. Don't put your hand close to the mouth. So just take it, dip it away from them. You wait for them to come and you let go.
That's super funny. Well, we've been here like 9 days sheltering in Denerau harbour, and to be honest, we're all starting to go slightly bonkers. I'm just so tired of sitting in one place, and I mean, it's been great to be in Denerau because you can walk around and maybe go and have a coffee somewhere or eat out far too much. But right now, just can't wait to drop this mooring and get out of here.
Well, this rope is what was holding us against 40 plus knots of wind. I think it's done pretty well. Gone. You're clear if you start to turn that way.
This is the second time we've done this in 3 and a bit years. We've run over our fishing lines coming into anchor. This time at Musket Cove.
Both of them.
Both of them, yeah, well 2 of them were out.
You can reel this rod in if you like. I've just got to get it off the hub. I've just got to work out which way round it is, so hopefully I can unwind it.
Finished?
Yeah, it's all done. All sorted.
Yay. Thanks, Zippy. Lucky we got both of the lures back. That's pretty good.
We were very lucky.
You think?
We were lucky that you noticed it. Lucky as you did.
Me?
Well, whoever noticed it.
I don't know who noticed it. Oh, thank you, Zippy, because we haven't actually set the anchor yet, so we're going to go and do that.
Once at Musket Cove, we made the most of time in the water by snorkeling nearby reefs.
Goodness me, this is beautiful, this sky. Do you think it's got anything to do with the eruption?
I'd say so, yeah. It looks amazing. I haven't seen it this kind of
we haven't seen it like
colour
this.
before.
Oh my goodness. I mean, that's even getting more beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's almost purple.
it's like beetroot.
It is like beetroot. Watered down beetroot. We're all packed up, ready to go. We're going to head out to Cloud 9 today, which is a restaurant that sits out on the reef. And I think it's just anchored there, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're all dressed up and ready to go. So with only a couple of weeks of school holiday left, we thought what we'd do, just with the weather remaining reasonably settled, and we would scoot to the outer reef, down the southern side of Viti Levu, and start off a wee tour by going into a little place called Robinson Crusoe, where you can go and enjoy a Lovo meal and some fire dancing.
With just a few weeks remaining before school began, we plan to fill them with an adventure. Join us next time for our tour of the Coral Coast.